everybody. My name is Sarah. Thanks for joining me. Welcome to my kitchen for this spontaneous Instagram Live. I wanted to show you how I make one of my very most exciting recipes for marinating vegetables. So I like to keep it real and delicious and tasty. First, you got to start with some delicious and tasty ingredients though, right? So what you're going to do first off is you're going to get a little piece of foil. In that piece of foil, you're going to put 2 cloves of garlic and a little shallot. Make sure you peel them first, otherwise things get kind of nasty. You're going to drizzle that with like about a teaspoon or so of olive oil, and then you're going to roast it for about 400 degrees. Yes.
May I have some food?
Yeah, sure. Go to the pantry.
Okay.
Yay! All right. So after you roast these, you're going to roast them for about 400 degrees Fahrenheit, like I said. And that's going to take about 30 minutes. And you just want them to get kind of soft, and it's going to smell really good, and then you know it's done. And make sure you fold it up, like it's a little piece of fun mail you're getting. I don't know. Okay, after it's roasted, then you're going to take it. Again, we're keeping it easy. Everybody who watches me knows that I love this little machine. It's my everything. I love it. So into my little favorite machine goes that roasted garlic and that roasted shallot, okay? Again, I'm a big fan of the make it, dump the stuff in the thing and let the thing do the work. This is the thing. Okay. This is a teaspoon of Dijon mustard. Okay, so all we have in here are 2 cloves of garlic and a shallot that have been roasted in olive oil. And it's not that hard. It's maybe considered to be an extra step to some people, but it's really not hard. It's really not. You saw how easy it was. Okay, in goes my teaspoon of Dijon mustard. See, I can't talk. As per usual. Talking is hard for me, okay? Okay, 1 tablespoon of honey. I like honey because it adds just that tiny bit of sweetness, but it also is really nice when you grill it, because I feel like sometimes you need that just a little bit of sweetness for that caramelization that happens on the grill. All right, next up, balsamic vinegar. Oh, it smells so good. Don't you guys I love balsamic vinegar. It's so good. So this is 3 tablespoons of balsamic vinegar into my thing, my favorite thing. Remember, that's what it's called. It has no real name. And then olive oil, 1/3 cup of olive oil, okay? Doop, 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 doop. You must always sing when you're pouring things. I find it really helps. Anything it makes you look silly, which I like to look. So, if you have fresh herbs, I love you, and I'm proud of you, and I wish I was you. I have a sad state of cilantro happening in my windowsill, and I'm waiting on some outside, but they're not doing so well. So I'm gonna use I'm using dried thyme, guys. And just about a 1/2 teaspoon or whatever you like. But if you have fresh basil kicking in your garden, why can't I talk? It's really hard. If you have fresh stuff, use it. That's what I'm trying to say. And of course, freshly cracked black pepper. Again, just making a simple marinade for vegetables. Doesn't that sound good? Heck yeah. If you don't want to go through the whole mess of roasting your shallot and your garlic, you don't have to. You can put them in raw here. But roasting them really adds like a natural sweetness to it, and doing that little bonus step will make you happy. So just do it. Who doesn't like to be happy? Put the lid on, hope that it's on right, and then you go for it. Ready? Here we go. Oh, you also should make sure it's plugged in. If my head wasn't attached to my neck or my body, it would be gone. Okay, here we go. Nope, still not going. What is up with me and this thing? I love it. We have a love-hate relationship. Does anybody else have one of these and then comes time to shine, nothing happens? Well, I'm feeling that pressure right now. Holy cow! What's wrong here? All right. I ride the struggle bus every day. Every day, perhaps all day. You'll see me on it. I'll drive by your house and wave. Come on, struggle bus, save me. Okay, regardless of my struggle bus. See, look, you've just made a beautiful marinade. And if you're smart, you can figure out how your little machine works that you like so much. Okay, so hold on to this thought, because in comes your vegetables. So, can I help you again?
Please.
What? What do you need?
Water.
Water. She needs water, everybody. Get the girl some water on the edge of the counter. See it? All right. Just trying to hydrate her. That's good. Okay, for this recipe, you're going to need 1.5 pounds of vegetables. You can juggle them. I don't know how to juggle, so I won't. You could use bell peppers. You could use mushrooms. You know, this is what I had. This is what I'm going to use. About 1.5 pounds total vegetable. Keep them about the same kind of water content, you know, like peppers and squash and mushrooms. They kind of all go together pretty well. Then you're going to want to cut, hey you, you're going to want to cut them all about the same size. So I like to trim the end, and then I like to cut it on the bias. I know, sounds fancy. It's just kind of like a fun word for cutting it on a big angle. And you can cut these into planks too. I know I've done that before, but I'm super into like cutting it into these fun bias cuts. Maybe just, you know, you do you. If you want to do a plank, you plank it up, man. And then you go do a plank. If you don't know what a plank is, then you need to go check that out. Okay, enough talking. I love to talk. I love to chit chat. I'm cutting these in all kinds of erroneous sizes, just so you can see that I'm human. I'm 100% human. All right, so we'll pretend I cut those all the same size. All right, and then into your bowl. If you don't want to use a bowl, you could use a resealable bag of some kind to marinate your vegetables. But all you got to do is you got to pop your marinade in there, all into the bowl. It's so pretty. Here's a fun thing about this marinade too. You're actually going to save it after you drain it and grill your vegetables because it's delicious, and you're going to want to put it on your grilled vegetables after they're done cooking. So into your bowl goes your zucchini, squash, and then you just toss it to coat it. Then you're going to cover it. I'm working ahead of myself. Toss it to coat, you know, like all good recipes say. It's fun to watch, isn't it? It's super fun. There it is. You're like, I can't even see what you're doing, weirdo. Okay. So you're going to add the 1.5 pounds to this bowl. You're going to toss it to coat. You're going to cover this bowl. You're going to stick it in your refrigerator. You're going to let it marinate for at least 30 minutes and up to like 4 hours or so. You can even do it longer if you want. It's really not going to matter. And then when you're ready to grill, you just heat that grill up to medium-high heat. You're going to clean it off because it's probably gross from the last time you used it. And then you're going to get a little oil so that your vegetables don't stick to your grill. And these are only going to take about like 5 minutes or so on the grill. So just, you know, 2.5 on each side. Bam, you're done. And then when you're done, like I said, you're going to save the marinade, and then you're going to toss it again with your grilled vegetables, and you're going to say, that was delicious. Thanks, Sarah. So anyway, I love grilling vegetables, and I love cooking for you, and hopefully you love cooking too. If you don't, let's find a way to make you like it, okay? Thanks so much for joining me on this very random episode of, I'm calling this one Nourishing Nosh, all right? It's my new jam. And I'll post the recipe so you can see it later. But anyway, check out this recipe. It's all about grilled vegetables. It's all about summer. You might as well use what you got. All right, everybody, thanks for watching. Have an awesome day.